Welcome to Dragon Tavern with myself, Ollie, Dungeon Master, and
Dave.
Today on Dragon Tavern we're discussing, from different points of view, the movie Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes, that was released in 2000.
Yeah, actually with the first scene or so, I thought, oh yeah, early 90s, judging by the graphics and the sets.
Yeah.
And then I saw some actors and I was like, wait a minute, he was in Scream, that was like early 2000s. So yeah. Made in turn of the millennium.
It was 1 year before Lord of the Rings, which a lot of people kind of like say is more fantasy than anything else.
Yeah.
But it's got very dated graphics, so let's just get our opinions about how we thought about the whole movie off the board before we start talking about the plot and specific D&D things.
Yeah.
Ollie, what did you think?
I loved this movie.
I hated this movie.
Oh, it was so good.
Oh,
Come on.
It was so corny.
It was beautifully corny.
Oh.
The corniness was the best part. It was so like, oh, I love you kind of thing. Oh man, it was wonderful. And the shots, the cinematography, like some of these shots were complex.
No.
Running shots of like sets, like cogs and shit moving, and man, that was beautiful.
It's like you just described a set of any movie.
No, but really, there were like original shots. The fantasy elements were great. I thought that whoever wrote this definitely played D&D because there was a lot of D&D tropes there.
Yeah, there was a lot of like Easter eggs and stuff. I mean, they did the feeble mind thing as well.
Yeah,
they threatened them with a feeble mind spell.
Yeah, no. And she says, I'd have to be under a feeble mind spell to go out with you.
Yeah, that's one.
Which is brilliant D&D humour. Main thing I thought about this movie, in whole, the main thing I want to talk about is the fact that if you're a player or a dungeon master, yes, it's corny, and yes, the production value is a bit lower than some of the other movies. Yes, the graphics leave a bit to be desired. In fact, I'll just show you a little image of the dragon. Yeah, so you can see
it hasn't held up.
It's not.
I don't think it even held up well at the time, to be honest. Because like, if you look at Lord of the Rings, I mean, this is it's weird kind of comparing the two because weird is like it was next level and everyone got blown away by it. Yeah. But like you compare the troll in Lord of the Rings to like the dragons in this.
So the graphics are not up to par with Lord of the Rings. No. But the main thing I thought about this movie that I'd like to mention, if you're a DM or a player, you should watch this for inspiration because it inspired me as a DM. I started writing a whole bunch of stuff while watching it. And it's got some interesting classic D&D tropes in it for players to be like. Oh,
yeah, I mean, it's still there were D&D things in it and elements in it.
Yeah.
I mean, they had dwarves, elves, humans. They had orcs. You saw a couple of orcs here and there. What was that weird pink thing?
There was the weird pink thing, and there was the weird blue guy with the third eye as well.
Yeah.
There was a lot of like homebrew stuff, which is cool.
Homebrew races, which they should have like elaborated a little bit. I feel like they should have just said that.
Maybe they were hoping to make Dungeons and Dragons 2.
Which they kind of led to like, no, they actually did make a sequel.
I'm gonna get that right now.
And they made a third one.
Oh my god, that's the best news I've had.
The direct-to-video ones.
I'll do it after the video.
And they take place 100 years later.
Oh, cool.
But we'll talk about this one, so we'll go through the plot. Yes. So the Empire of
Ismar?
I thought it was Ismar. Yeah,
Ismar.
The Empire of Ismar is ruled by mages, and mages are essentially the dominated kind of culture, you could say. Yeah. And there's an empress that wants to change that.
A young empress.
Empress.
She must be what? 12, 13, 14?
Something. But Empress Savina.
Savina, who is actually quite a badass in this film. She later shows up in some real cool armor that was kind of reminiscent of some of the stuff they wear in Game of Thrones. Some of the cultists wear in Game of Thrones, it does some cool shit.
Well, she's played by Thora Birch, and you may know her from American Beauty.
Yeah,
she was the daughter of the main character. Yeah, which I get his name right now, but I would blast myself. And she was in Hocus Pocus as well. Something
I noticed from an actor's standpoint, she does intense eyes quite well, and she can do turns and leave a scene with very naturally, which is difficult for a lot of actors because a lot of actors don't focus on how to just leave a room, but she was good at that.
The acting in this was so bad.
Oh, it was beautifully bad. How can you not love it? It's so bad.
Oh, anyway, so she is essentially the good queen and a good leader in this one, but she's being opposed by Profon. Profon.
Profion.
Profion?
Profion?
Proofion?
Profion?
Proofion? Yeah.
I literally watched this movie like 10 minutes ago.
So do I. Yeah. So Proofion is played by Jeremy Irons, who you may know as the bad guy from Die Hard with a Vengeance.
You also may remember the scene in The Simpsons where Lisa Simpson makes an anagram of his name to Jeremy's iron and gets given a ball to play. Okay, that's not relevant.
I think people would know him better from being the voice of Scar from The Lion King.
Maybe. Depends on what you want.
And also Alfred Pennyworth from Batman vs Superman.
Yeah. So this has one of the cool tropes of the double agent. He's essentially a member on the council for Isma, and also works for by night. Evil mage wants to take over the world.
Yeah, basically. That's pretty much what his agenda is. So he's trying to push the Empress out so he can gain more power. And that's why the start of the film is about him trying to control a dragon, which fails. But apparently, turns out if you mix dragon blood with water, it bursts into fire.
Yeah, I saw that.
That makes no sense at all.
It's somehow flammable and triggered by
water.
Hydrogen and oxygen, yeah.
Dragons must just not go around water at all.
I did see that,
really
and I actually
hate that.
thought I might incorporate that in my game.
No, please don't.
Just dragon blood
It will
water.
make me hate you so much. To a point I rage quit the game, and I'm the one that sets up all the recording, so I'll just stop recording until he gets rid of it.
Okay. Damn it. The power that he possesses.
Exactly.
So, yeah, essentially, she wants equality for mages and non-mages, and he wants power and mages to be the prevalent force.
So we also have Riley.
Who I love. I fell in love with him right away.
Riley is the main character he's a human thief.
Yeah.
With his best friend Snails.
Yeah.
Who's also a thief. Riley is played by Justin Whalen. He was Jimmy Olsen in the Lois and Clark Adventures on TV. And Marilyn Wayans, who you may know from Scary Movie or White Chicks.
Yeah.
So,
wasn't he in Requiem for a Dream as well?
Maybe.
Yeah. Very funny actor, very wide range, and he essentially is the comic relief mostly.
He's a stereotype.
Yeah, beautiful, foolish thief character, but with some actually quite quality comedy moments.
Stereotype.
So
This is
essentially,
a huge 90s stereotype.
Yeah. Well, early 2000, very early. 2000.
It was filmed in the 90s.
In the 90s. So essentially, we have these two very lovable characters. I don't want to give too much of the plot away because I don't think you should watch it. We'll cover it as best we can, but I don't want to give any major things away. But
We are getting away major things.
okay, well then maybe watch the movie and then come to watch it.
Or if you like movies, don't watch it. That's
How about you watch it and you post in the comments below if you agree with me or him? Let's see the division.
It's got a 10% rating.
So 10% of the people agree with me. Excellent, fantastic. Don't
really how it works.
It's good. 10% of the people agree with me.
Anyway, so we've got Alwido as well. He joins the party as a dwarf. And he's a very stereotypical dwarf, which he mentions all the bloody time.
And he's been in a lot of things.
He was in Pirates of the Caribbean. You know how there was the guy that has eyes popped out and his little ball mate? Mm-hmm. He's the little ball mate.
Yeah. But he pops up in minor roles in just everything ever, basically. He's in a lot of stuff. Because I've seen him in a lot of stuff. But yeah, so we have the dwarven character, the two thieves, and the other main character that we meet early on.
You could say the party.
Yeah.
This is a party forming. It's Marion?
Marina.
Marina.
Who is essentially the, again, kind of tropish apprentice mage under the guidance and tutelage of her grandmaster, who actually, again, in classic D&D trope style, is murdered. And then she kind of meets with the party through the map that they're trying to steal, which is one of the key plot
points. And they get sucked into a map, but it's not really explained. Then they pop out of the map, and they're just like, "Oh, we had a chat while we're in the map, and it turns out we need to do something."
That was a bit odd, but I loved it. I thought it was great. Questions and answers.
It made no sense.
It doesn't have to make sense. Not everything has to make sense. 90% of what I say just nothing.
No. I know. I sit here every week. This is not new information for me.
So that is how the party is formed. Essentially, the thieves want the map. She wants the map for noble purposes.
Yeah. Well, basically, they need to get the orb from the Thief's Guild or something.
The Dragon's Eye.
Dragon's Eye.
Dragon's Eye.
They need to get that from the Thief's place.
Yeah.
And just to stop the bad guy, I think. It's a confusing plot. It's not a good movie.
It's a great movie.
But anyway, they go to the Thieves kind of guild
and meet.
What do they call it? The Thieves something.
I think it was just the Thieves Guild.
Thieves Guild?
Wasn't it? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was something
like that.
And they meet Richard O'Brien.
What a badass character this guy was. He reminded me a lot of shit.
He was, I can't say that.
Sevius.
Sevius. But you should know that he created the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Ah, I did not know that.
And he's an honorary New Zealander.
Oh, wow.
He lives in New Zealand, and he I think lives in Hawke's Bay or something. But he loves New Zealand. They said it changed his life.
So he lives here and we couldn't get him on the show? Like, we should have called him.
Dude, no, you're enhancing the stereotype that we're the only ones that ever have a camera in New Zealand.
It's pretty true, though.
It's not true at all.
We actually have this on loan. There's only one in the country, and we have to put our name down on a list for years.
Don't do this.
So essentially, we meet a thief who reveals that the
leader of the thieves.
Yeah, the leader of the thieves, who's got cool gold earrings and very expressive eyes and liar's lips, and he kind of puts to the party that yes, he has the Dragon's Eye gem, which is a ruby the size of your fist. Essentially, the thieves in the party want the ruby so they can sell it. Snails, at least, the comic relief thief certainly wants that stereotype, and. He says to the party, if you make your way to the centre of my maze, that is where the Dragon's Eye is. However, every man who has tried to retrieve this gem has died. Very cool D&D element that inspired me, and I might have maybe a maze or something similar popping up in one of our games.
Rage quitting.
You can't just rage quit every time there's something in the game that you don't like.
No, I'm rage quitting because you're just blatantly stealing off a bad movie.
It's a great movie and it's inspirational for dungeon masters everywhere. So the party, not the party. They nominate Ridley, the main character thief, to go to the maze and retrieve the eye.
Yeah, and basically gets the eye. Just let's get to the end. There's a lot of dramatic. Is he going to die? He wasn't going to die at any point in this damn movie. He was not going to die.
Hey man, but
no, not yet. We'll get to it.
Okay.
So we get to the end of the maze. We get the gem, and then Prophion's.
Mm-hmm. Prophion, I think it is. Yeah.
Prophion. His main bad guy, which is Demidar.
Yeah.
Which
Demidar.
you need to remember for the sequels because he turns up.
Ooh.
Demidar. He come bursts in and threatens, but then he. Okay. To get out of the situation, Riley lights the map on fire.
Yeah.
For a very long time.
And says, "I'll put it out."
I'll put it out if you let. But there's like a standoff.
Yeah.
The map would have burnt.
Okay.
He's holding a flaming thing.
I will concede that made no sense because it was engulfed in flame.
It looks like magical paper.
He also put it out in the dirt, like he just rubbed it on the ground.
Rubbed it on it and the paper was fine.
There was a tiny bit of like singe on it.
Oh.
Okay, that made no sense. I concede that made no sense.
My brain hurt.
Against the laws of physics, but hey, it's the D&D universe. Maybe laws of physics.
You can't just use the D&D rules to justify everything.
So physics are the same for all observers in uniform motion, except for in brilliant movies where they can toy with everything.
Anyway, so during the scuffle, Marina, she gets captured and tortured.
Yeah.
And she becomes a damsel in distress, and Riley and Snell go and rescue her, and they kind of get split. A nice little don't split the party moment. Yeah. So the party gets split. Riley manages to rescue Marina, however Snell gets killed.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets stuck in some weird mud thing.
Oh, that was awesome. He's in the room of the guy that has the map. He's trying to retrieve it, and he's walking across, and he sees the map and goes, easy, which obviously, shit's about to go down, and then he steps forward onto a rug, and the rug just, I think, in the style of Nightmare on Elm Street 1, just turns to this,
it's like quicksand.
Quicksand kind of thing.
Quick concrete, quick
carpet.
Something. He just gets sucked in. It looks like marshmallow though.
Oh, but it looked cool. It had like the same kind of tapestry colours and texture. Yeah. So party goes to the map, nearly gets it, And yeah, Snails died, and I immediately, when he died, I thought, okay, lighthearted movie, he's probably going to come back. Not so much.
He does.
There's like a weird thing at the end that it's like, let's go see him, and then they all turn into sparks.
Because they did kind of longingly like look at his body and kind of swirl up.
Yeah.
So I reckon just like soon after the owl just walked up, bing,
yeah,
healed.
Done. So yes.
Yeah. So Riley and Marion,
Marina. How do you
Marion. I'm thinking Robin Hood.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Robin Hood. Marina. She cast some kind of mage teleporter.
Yeah. Dimension door.
Jumps through it and then lands around some owls.
Okay. One point. When she meets the party, she wraps the two thieves in rope and has a spell that brings them with her.
Yeah.
She dimension doors and brings them both through.
Yeah.
Dimension door is a spell that only allows yourself and one person of the same size to travel through. So not quite true D&D there if she was using dimension door, which I think she was.
Why wasn't it true?
Because two of them went through after her at the same time. You can only bring one person through dimension door with you. So she went through, and you can bring one person through.
Yeah, which that is what happened.
No, because she brought both of them through after her.
No, he died. He got thrown.
No, right at the beginning. When she meets them and she ties them in the rope, and she has that signet ring that pulls them with her.
Oh, I see at the beginning. Okay.
Slight inconsistency there with the. I thought I'd point that out.
Yeah, the one flaw you have in this movie.
Well, that and the fact that the map made no sense.
It's a horrible movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they find some owls, and Riley gets healed up. By. Do you know who this actor was?
No.
He's a very famous actor in the nerd culture.
Oh, interesting.
He is the fourth Doctor Who. Tom Baker.
Oh, right. Wow.
You have no idea.
No, I do know Tom Baker. When you said fourth Doctor Who, I thought the fourth incarnation of the new series, which would be the 12th. Well,
the 13th.
13th, and I was like, what? But no, yeah. Tom Baker.
Tom Baker. He's got a real distinct voice, and he's really good, and I was just like, yeah, that was good. I like that.
They do meet the female ranger, and we do disagree on this, that she's not a strong character.
No, I didn't say she's not a strong character, she's just not prominent.
Yeah.
Like,
but still, I mean, if we talk about like can we talk about Wonder Woman on this?
Yeah.
So on Wonder Woman, a lot of people said, "Oh, it was great, female lead, very very strong." But she still had, a lot of ditziness in that movie when she was like, "Oh, I'm from a different time. I don't understand." Whereas this character, although she wasn't, as prominent, she kind of set a nice example. I think, as just being like, "Hey, I'm a female. I'm a fucking badass. I will mess you guys up. Excuse the swearing. And I'll do what needs to be done." She was a leader.
Yeah, but she was just off to the side. That was my problem.
It's true, but I think there was enough of it. And then again with what's the princess's name again? Empress Savina. Empress Savina, I think, also her. She was a real strong lead. She had conviction. She fought for what she believed in, and at the end, she even comes and messes stuff up in some badass armor. So while these two characters were not the central protagonists of this story, I think they did enough. Set both two strong female characters.
I just wasn't sold on their performances. I think that's the one thing that cringes me.
Okay, well, we disagree on this, but I believe, it was strong, nice kind of role models.
I think I watch a lot more movies than you.
I watch the same two movies over and over again.
Oh yeah, that's probably yeah. Anyway, so we Riley, like, they heal Riley up, and they have Riley and Marina have a heart-to-heart and love, all that shit that goes on. Then they go off and get the orb. The orb, was it orb?
No, so the dragon's eye, goes into the statue, which opens the door, which leads to...
What?
The staff.
The staff, yeah, that's right, yeah. The red staff.
The red staff.
The red staff that has the red dragons.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
It was hard to watch.
Yeah.
It was really hard to watch.
So essentially, this movie is classic characters in D&D come together in a classic way, common goal.
Yeah.
You've got main bad guy, and main guy is first in command. You've got that really freaking weird air monster thing that can suck thoughts out of people's heads.
Yeah.
How much acid were you on when you wrote that?
Yeah, I mean, but it wasn't like a monster on its own. It was like inside his henchman, and then it just comes out once in a while and like plugs it up.
Yeah, that was bizarre.
That was weird.
Man, you were really high when you wrote that.
Yeah, exactly. We'll speed along to the final confrontation. So, Empress Savina has the power over the gold dragons, and now
with her staff.
Yeah, with her staff, and now Prothean,
Prothean.
now has the red staff because it was captured by his henchmen to control the red dragons, and they have a big, good CGI squidgy fight, and then end of the day,
Ridley smashes the
wins.
staff with his sword, and it shatters into pieces. That's when Princess Savina shows up in some cool chainmail, which actually kind of reminded me of Rihanna's.
Yeah, the chainmail. I like the costume design for the majority of them.
Yeah,
I do have to admit that.
Yeah, there was some cool, especially the mages at the start with their cloth armor. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So classic D&D movie with some classic D&D tropes.
Oh, and the bad guy gets eaten by the god dragon.
Yeah,
the end,
which was awesome.
And then there's hinted of the fact of
and then
Snail may have lived.
They go to Snail's grave.
It's really vague.
It was strange.
Yeah.
So essentially, this movie, I loved it. I thought it was beautiful. Dave, not so convinced on that front. But I do honestly say, if you're a DM or a player, you might as well set aside 2 hours to watch a gloriously bad movie about D&D.
Just know what it is going in.
Yeah, know that it's not a blockbuster kind of thing. But
if you enjoy the campiness and the kind of a little bit of corniness, like you probably love those kind of movies.
Yeah.
It's good. If you just want to know what Hollywood's go at D&D was, you can definitely watch it too.
But I think it is true that whoever wrote this movie, I should know this, but I don't.
His name's Corny.
Corny.
I remember the first name I can't remember.
Yeah. So this guy definitely has played a fair bit of D&D because it was true to the D&D universe. I feel. I feel like the characters were real enough and D&D, and it had enough. They even say bidet a few times.
Bidet, yes, they do say bidet.
That was just a weird kind of coincidence.
Yeah, and I mean they do have they have dwarves, elves, humans.
Yeah.
Didn't have any tieflings.
No.
And it really depends on the version they're kind of using to.
It wouldn't have been. It would have been back then. It would have been like second or third.
Do you see any halflings?
No.
They mention halflings.
Right.
They do definitely mention halflings, but they didn't have any there.
Yeah.
I
do recommend watching this movie for a bit of inspiration, and just because it's might as well.
And plus, if you should watch this movie so you can understand when we do the sequel review, which I'm not looking forward to, but I'm going to do it anyway.
And I'm going to download, I'm going to purchase with money.
No, you're going to download them for legal means on the internet.
Yep. And then
go with it.
then we're going to do some more of this in Dragon.
Yes, so we're going to do the sequel because I mean I did enjoy it for what it was, but it wasn't a great movie. That's my personal.
And I think you only live once, so you might as well see it.
Yeah. So we're going to be reviewing the sequel. Don't know when, but it's going to come up, and also the third one. And there's also a TV series, so we might do that.
Sounds good to me, man. Sounds good to me. Another D&D, another Dragon Tavern coming up is me testing Stefan's knowledge on Critical Role voices.
Which is next week.
Things like anime and that kind of stuff, so watch out for that. But basically that's us talking about a movie that I loved, and it's dear to my heart now, and it was beautiful and wonderful. And
that's me talking about a movie.
So thanks for watching DT, Dragon Tavern, and more NBC of Filtori, of course, every week. And our games are now online. We're streaming them and putting them on the YouTube pages, so you can check us out in action in the D&D universe as well, which is, a lot of fun, because New Zealand reaching out to the rest of the world. Hi guys, New Zealand here. How you doing? Hi America, you look strong.
You make this so awkward. Bye.